11 new things that are banned on cruise ships. In 2025, cruise ships banned a bunch of new stuff most people don't even know about. Without further ado, here are 11 things you're not allowed to bring with you on cruise ships anymore. Number 1. Vape devices and refillable e-cigs. Here's something most cruisers didn't see coming. Refillable vape devices are now banned on several major cruise lines, even in designated smoking areas. While disposable vapes are still allowed on some ships, the refillable kind, they've been flagged as a fire risk and potential tampering concern. It's a quiet but serious change, especially for those who rely on vapes for nicotine or relaxation at sea. This shift is tied to a series of onboard incidents involving leaking cartridges, modded coils, and lithium battery mishaps. Cruise lines like Carnival and MSC are tightening down to avoid cabin fires or electrical interference. Some crew members have even reported vapes triggering false alarms. Imagine evacuating mid-vacation over a puff. The fix is simple. Check your cruise line's updated smoking and vape policies before packing. Switch to disposables if allowed, or consider nicotine patches or gum for the trip. When in doubt, leave it out. Safety now trumps convenience. Number 2. Over-the-door organizers. Remember those handy over-the-door organizers? The ones that made your tiny cruise cabin feel like a suite? Yeah, those are now banned on several cruise lines, including Carnival and Norwegian. They've been quietly damaging cabin doors and scratching off paint and sealant, leading to expensive repairs during dry dock refurbishments. These organizers were once a favorite among seasoned cruisers for stashing toiletries, shoes, and snacks, but now they're flagged as a maintenance nightmare. Even plastic hooks or soft loops can weaken door mechanisms or interfere with emergency closures. The smart move? Switch to underbed storage bins, or use packing cubes that fit inside drawers and closets. Better yet, pack lean and only bring what you'll actually use. Old travel hacks don't always age well. Upgrade your storage game. Number 3. Surge-protected power strips. If you're still packing a surge-protected power strip for your cruise, it's time to unplug that idea literally. In 2025, most cruise lines have fully banned them due to electrical incompatibility and fire risks. These strips can overload cabin circuits and even interfere with a ship's onboard electrical systems, which are far more sensitive than you'd expect. Security will confiscate surge-protected devices at embarkation, and in some cases, they're never returned. Many cruisers learn this the hard way, watching their $40 multi-plug strip vanish into a security bin with no warning. The fix? Only bring cruise-approved, non-surge power cubes or strips that are explicitly labeled ship-safe. They usually have no built-in breaker and are much lower wattage. Power up smart. Your tech deserves safe charging. Number 4. Drones. Thinking of launching your drone off the ship's upper deck for that perfect aerial shot? Think again. In 2025, drones are now strictly banned on nearly every major cruise line, not just from flying them, but even bringing them on board. This is because new international maritime laws and rising security concerns have made drones a no-fly zone at sea. Cruise ships usually sail through restricted airspaces near ports, military zones, and protected marine areas. Even a quick drone flight can trigger hefty fines, legal trouble, or cause chaos with local authorities. Some travelers have had drones confiscated at embarkation with zero chance of return. Your best bet? Leave it at home. Use your smartphone or GoPro for stunning shots and ship-approved footage instead. Number 5. Bluetooth speakers over a certain size. Your oversized Bluetooth speaker might make pool days fun at home, but on a cruise ship in 2025, it's a one-way ticket to getting stopped at security. Cruise lines like Royal Caribbean and Holland America now restrict large personal speakers due to noise complaints, guest disputes, and even interference with onboard audio systems. The issue isn't just volume, it's disruption. With thousands of guests on board, one booming playlist can spark tension fast. Some ships have started using decibel monitors to catch repeat offenders, and oversized speakers may be confiscated for the entire trip. Want music? Bring a small personal speaker with volume limits, or better yet, just use headphones. That way, you stay in your vibe without ruining someone else's. Cruising is about harmony. Don't let your beats cause static. Number 6. CBD Products. You might think CBD is harmless. It's legal in your state, sold in grocery stores, and helps you relax. But on cruise ships in 2025, it's officially on the banned list. Even CBD oils, gummies, and topicals that contain zero THC are being banned across multiple cruise lines due to international drug regulations. Here's the problem. Cruises visit ports in countries where CBD is still illegal, and customs agents don't care what U.S. law says. That bottle of CBD lotion could trigger a legal headache, or worse, detainment. Some cruisers have even been denied boarding over a single gummy pack. To stay safe, skip the hemp-derived stuff entirely. Look for ship-approved alternatives like melatonin or magnesium if you need help unwinding. Legal at home doesn't mean legal at sea. Don't learn the hard way. If you're loving this cruise intel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. We've got more cruise secrets and traveler hacks coming your way. Number 7. Walkietalkies with two-way radios. Walkie-talkies used to be the go-to tool for staying connected with family on board, but in 2025, they're facing a serious crackdown. Many cruise lines now ban two-way radios that operate on certain frequencies, especially long-range models, due to interference with the ship's critical communication systems. Believe it or not, some walkie-talkies can disrupt crew channels, emergency alerts, and even port authority transmissions. Cruise security is now trained to spot and confiscate them at embarkation or during random checks. Instead, use the cruise line's onboard app or messaging service. Most now offer Wi-Fi chat options that work even in airplane mode. Stay connected the right way. Don't jam the ship's signals. Number 8. Magnetic cabin hooks. They're small, cheap, and incredibly useful. Magnetic hooks were a fan-favorite cruise hack for hanging hats, bags, and organizers on cabin walls. But in 2025, they've quietly landed on the banned list. Cruise ships have discovered that over time, these magnets strip protective coatings and damage the wall finish, especially in newer, refurbished ships. Even worse, strong neodymium magnets can interfere with internal wiring hidden behind certain panels. That's a nightmare that cruise lines aren't willing to risk anymore. Some ships now confiscate magnetic hooks at boarding, no matter how tiny they are. Want to hang things? Use overrail hangers, adhesive-backed hooks approved for smooth surfaces, or better yet, pack lighter. Little magnets, big damage. Don't let them cost you your deposit. Number 9. Political and offensive apparel. Cruise ships are cracking down hard in 2025 on clothing that stirs the pot. T-shirts, hats, or accessories with political slogans, controversial messages, or offensive graphics are now being flagged, and in some cases, passengers are asked to change or even denied boarding. Cruise lines are pushing for a neutral and inclusive environment, especially as tensions flare in international waters. Security staff now screen for attire that could spark arguments or discomfort among guests. Even joke, shirts, or meme references have caused onboard complaints. What you wear might be funny to you, but it could violate the cruise line's updated code of conduct. Play it safe. Pack casual, neutral clothes and save the statements for back home. Your shirt shouldn't sink your vacation. Dress smart, cruise smooth. Number 10. Irons and steamers. That travel iron or portable steamer you swore by. It's officially banned across nearly all cruise ships in 2025. While these items have long been frowned upon, cruise lines now enforce a hard no due to fire hazards and overheating concerns. Even compact, cruise-friendly models are being confiscated at embarkation. The risk isn't exaggerated. Irons and steamers can trigger smoke detectors or start fires in tightly packed cabins. Cruise ships take fire prevention seriously, and your wrinkle-free outfit isn't worth the safety gamble. Instead, bring wrinkle-release sprays, hang clothes in steamy bathrooms, or use onboard laundry and pressing services for formal nights. Skip the heat. There's no ironing out this rule anymore. Number 11. Certain books and printed materials. In a surprising twist for 2025, some cruise lines have begun restricting printed materials, especially books flagged as extremist or politically sensitive in certain international ports. This isn't about censorship from the cruise lines themselves, but rather compliance with laws in countries like China, the UAE, or select Caribbean nations where content screening is strict. Travelers have reported having books confiscated during customs checks, or worse, being questioned about their reading material. Even academic texts or controversial biographies have caused delays when disembarking. The safe bet? Stick to mainstream titles or use e-readers with locked screens. Avoid packing anything you wouldn't feel comfortable explaining to a customs officer. A paperback shouldn't trigger port trouble. Read smart, sail easy.